My friends, 2023 is coming to an end, and what better way to get absolutely pumped for the new year than with a vision board. Today we are going to be manifesting our dream lives by putting everything that's up here in our head onto a vision board. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the concept of vision boards, you may be thinking, Nicole, you sound insane. Are you telling me that if I print out a couple photos and put them on a board, they're all gonna come true? And yes, I am telling you that. But hold on, I am not that delusional. If you want your dreams to come true, you gotta put in the work, you gotta put in the hours, you gotta be determined, and you have to be hopeful. But to get there, you have to start with a vision, and you gotta be very clear and precise on that vision. Putting it all down in front of you in a place where you can see it is gonna help you remember what you're working for and get you to the place you wanna be. Okay, so first things first, you gotta stay hydrated, because you don't wanna dry up and get all shriveled up when you're trying to create a juicy life. You should also be in a fabulous and inspired mood when you do this. You don't want to have a little dark negative cloud glooming over you while you're trying to be positive, you know? That's just gonna override all your positive thoughts, all your hopes and dreams, and turn them to shit. So, negative energy be gone. Grab your little sage thing, whiz it around, light a candle. I would light one right now, but I'm not allowed to in my studio. You know, like fire safety stuff. So just try to be as zen as possible going into this. But not too zen, because you know, you want to be like pumped, get that energy flowing, and you want to be excited about what the future has in store for you. The next step is going to be deciding whether you want a physical version of a vision board or do you want a digital. I prefer doing both actually. So I create the physical one, I put it up in my studio, but then I also create one for my phone. Now, this is by far the part that gets me the most excited and pumped for the upcoming year. It's writing out my goals and intentions. So you could write them anywhere. You could use a piece of paper and a pen. You could have your little notebook. You could do it on your phone. I like to go on my laptop and use Notion. You guys have probably heard of it. It's pretty poppin'. So in this video, I will be creating a physical vision board. To do this, you will need scissors, push pins, a corkboard, and a computer. Hopefully one that's not this old. You're going to find photos that represent your goals and your vision for the year. Now, I just go on Pinterest or Google or wherever. Like back in the day when, you know, things were olden days and you didn't have all this stuff, people used magazines. Do they still make magazines? I don't know. But anyways, as you can see, I'm just on Pinterest. I'm looking through all the photos. I'm trying to find little cute quotes that like spark some inspiration. And then once you've got your photos, you're gonna head over to Staples and you're gonna print those bad boys. This is kind of an awkward camera angle, but this is my board from last year. Right now I'm gonna kind of go through everything and I'm gonna make a pile of the stuff that came true and the stuff that I'm still working towards, just to show you it does work. Okay, so this is my little stack of everything that I have accomplished in the last year and a bit. I got my full driver's license. We renovated our basement bathroom. You'll actually see that in an upcoming video, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Decorated my studio. We waterproofed our basement and built a deck in our backyard. As always, I ate a ton of vegetables. I love vegetables, but I just wanted to remind myself to always eat your veggies. Don't need a reminder, but I also just kind of like the color, so I put that on there as well. And that's another thing. You guys can just put things that inspire you on your vision board too. Like things that make you want to succeed. Things that, I mean, like vegetables don't make me want to succeed, but you know, like the colors inspired me. Going to therapy, and I went to therapy. Read more books, and I read more books. Buy a white couch and do the interior design work in our living room. Have a chubby baby. Didn't have a chubby baby, but I did have a baby, so that counts. And get a new washer and dryer. Got those. So now it's the fun part. We are going to put together our vision on our vision board. So I'm gonna go through now and cut my photos out, and we'll just like chat, talk about my goals and stuff like that. So this year specifically, I really wanted to simplify, especially with my career, because I'm kind of like the type of person that like I have so many ideas and I want to do so many different things that I get kind of, take a detour from like my main goals every year. If like opportunities come up that I think are cool, I'm like, oh, sure, yeah, I'll do that. I say yes a lot. I'm a big yes girl when I should be saying no. Like, I don't know, it kind of feels wrong to say no, but if you want to get to where you want to be, you got to say no sometimes, and that's something that I'm really learning to do. I feel like if I kind of just like stuck to my gut and did what I had in my heart, which has been for many years now, it's been making art on YouTube, and I've just like always had different opportunities come up. Oh, hi Lenny. This is my cat Lenny. She's a little camera whore. So you might be seeing her a few times. I have 3 cats, by the way. Oh my God, are you okay? Yeah, so I wanted to do my art on YouTube for literally, I'm not even joking, like the tripod that I have here, I bought like back, I think it was like 2010, and my intentions for it were to film YouTube videos of my art. This year, I'm really just focusing on YouTube. So I said that last year, and then I just got distracted with art shows and commissions and all this other stuff, working on the house. But this year, I think I'm gonna say no to commissions. I'm gonna say no to art shows, which like hurts my heart so bad because I've been doing them for so long. But I really just wanna focus on growing my YouTube channel and making like a community here and just having a blast with you guys. I'm not like gonna be like, this year I'm gonna get 100,000 subscribers. I care more about like making cool videos that people like and wanna watch than my subscriber count. But you get like cool perks with a subscriber count, right? Like you get like the silver play button, you can get the gold one, you get monetized. So that's actually a goal, is to get monetized this year on YouTube. Because I love making these videos and I love making videos, but like for example, last year they kind of got pushed back because I wasn't making money for them and I was making money from like commissions and art shows. So I kind of had to put those first, when in reality I wanted to put YouTube first. And then art-wise this year, I really want to take the time to experiment. And I don't know, it's not like I'm sick of my style, it's just I don't feel like inspired. Like I don't finish a piece anymore and be like, oh my God, I'm such an amazing artist. Where I've had, like back in the day, I have had pieces like that where I was like so proud of it when I was finished and I was like, yo, this is pretty fucking good. But now I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, it's good. That's cool. So my goal this year is to really like kind of mess around, play around, experiment with my style, experiment with different concepts. I want to evolve my style into something that is cooler. One thing that I used to hold great pride in that I've kind of like let slip from my life, and I'm very embarrassed about that. Well, not embarrassed, but I'm just kind of like, ew, is my fashion sense. Like, I'm like wearing hoodies all the time, like just things that aren't funky, and I miss wearing funky things. So I put a lot of cool different outfits on my board because I want to start dressing nice again. I mean, like, yeah, having a kid does have something to do with me kind of slacking in that department. I want it to be a feel-good year, and I want to wear cool clothes. Is that too much to ask? I also want to make sure I am going to the gym at least twice a week. One thing I really want to do this summer is like have a beautiful garden. Like the past couple of years, the first time when we first moved into our house in 2020, that summer, our garden was pretty sweet. And the year after, we had like a bunch of harvested fruits, veggies. It was great. But then we had our son, and the garden kind of like went to shit, especially because I'm the weeder of the garden. My husband's the planter and the like grower of all things in the garden. So when I was pregnant, I couldn't weed the garden because of toxoplasmosis, which is a thing you can get from cat piss. So I couldn't weed, so the garden kind of went like crazy. But I also love to spend like a lot more time this summer camping and like hiking. Remember how I was talking about things being simple? Check it out. Can you see it? Yeah. But as you can see, I do have like a lot of quotes and stuff like that on this year's vision board. I don't know, I'm a quote girl. I like inspirational quotes. And they do as they should do, being called inspirational quotes. They really inspire me. You know, sometimes like if you're in a rut or whatever, you just need like one little sentence to brighten up your day and remind you that you should be grateful for what you have and you've achieved a lot in your life, and you know, just because you're on your period and your cramps are really bad and your husband didn't buy the chocolate that you wanted, you know, like it will get better. If I could like sum up my personality in one interior, this would be it. Is it blurry? So sick. Isn't that cool? That's so me. That's so Nicole. At this point now, I'm gonna throw on some sweet music and get pinning. Oh shit. Why did I do that? Now I'm gonna have to reorganize everything. That's great, Nicole. You are so brilliant. The things you do. Of course, this would happen to me. I just had a blast making my vision board. I was all excited, all happy. I was like, ooh, I finished. I didn't screw up anything. And then I turn it over. And look. I did it freaking upside down.